Hey, Marisol. This is May 11th. It's right around 10 o'clock, a little bit after 10 at night. It's just you absolutely amaze me in every way, shape, or form. Um, I got notice in relation to Facebook. Katia had posted that, because I have all their pictures. And I have Christian's pictures and I have Isaac's. That's the closest I can get to them. But, posted on there that, for her to post on there, what disrespect and what dishonor. I mean, my question to you is very simple. What in the hell did you do to our three children that without them saying one word to me, talking to me, asking me questions, nothing, that you have turned them into three children that basically, in what I see in the anger from Christian and not Isaac, Christian and Katya, they have a hatred for their father. Marisol, I'll tell you one thing. Rick Clark waits for you in hell. Okay, I mean, I look at you and you're nothing of what I married. Nothing. You have nothing. You've sold your soul to fricking Shaitan 100%. But you did it in the courtroom. There's no question about that. You did your father's work. And I don't mean your biological father, but and maybe I do. But you definitely did it with, as Yeshua said in the Bible when he was talking to Pharisees, and he said, "You're liars. You are liars, and your father is the father of lies." Well, that's who your father is. But I just can't believe what you have done to our children. Without them talking to me, without them asking me one question about the divorce or the marriage or nothing, you with the Busquets have poisoned. Well, my prayer is that you all are put in the same freaking room in the deepest bowels of hell if you have not repented and corrected the damage. Do you have any idea, any comprehension of the damage that you've done to our children? You who supposedly in court would say, "Oh, it's so important that the father, I understand the father needs to be in the children's lives. It's so important for them to grow up stable and this." That was nothing but bullshit. Because, well, naturally, I knew that because in court, your actions were nothing what your lip service was saying. But, it just absolutely blows me away at the damage, and you don't give a flying piece of crap at what you've done to our children. You're a woman who is sick. That's the way I look at it. You're sick, Marisol. You got a hatred for men, and listen, go put that hatred on the man who screwed you, and that's your father. The man who touched you. I believe that firmly, 100%. And let me tell you something what I'm going to do. If I have to do this, my children can be angry at me now, and which they are, and you've turned on help. And I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do. You're either going to tell the truth to our children about what you did, or let me tell you something. I'm going to take these videos and I'm going to post them on Facebook. I'm going to post them on everybody at Evangel. I'm going to post them on everybody at Union High School. I'm going to expose who the hell you are. Don't tell me and don't tell anyone that you love our children. You are a liar. A mother a mother who totally cares in the welfare of her children, total well-rounded welfare, would never do the garbage that you've done. It absolutely blows me away. My question is very simple. What the hell have you done to them? You believe that our children are going to grow up fine and everything? When you have put this into their heart, see, you don't believe the scriptures. You have no belief in the scriptures. You go to your false pagan buildings and pray to this Jesus Christ, who is a pagan deity. Do your studies or go to TorahInstitute.com. Look up Rabbi Lew, L-E-W, White on the internet. Go find out what it is you're worshiping every single Sunday. I don't worship that thing. You definitely do. Look at your fruit. Look at what you are. It absolutely blows me away. And the thing about it is that you think you're going to get in front of your Jesus Christ. Let's just go there, and that he's just going to say, "Almighty soul, here." But you know what? I know that's what you think. Just like your father. Your father will take his last breath, and he's going to hell, destroying 2 marriages, and now you with them and probably your brothers have poisoned our children. You have damaged them and continue to damage them. But let me tell you what, I'm not going to stop fighting for them. And let me tell you something. See, the difference is I'm in Colombia. You can't freaking touch me with your lies, with your perverted restraining orders. They're no good here. They're worthless. And my first cousin is part of the Supreme Court of Colombia. The Supreme Court, just like the United States Supreme Court in Washington, D.C. Let me tell you, I'm untouchable here from your filth and everything else. Untouchable. But I'm not going to stop fighting for my children. And I will post on Facebook if I have to. I will post on MySpace if I have to. I will post on Twitter if I have to. I will post everywhere in relation to what you've done. I'm going to expose you if I have to. So either tell our children the truth. Let's see how much you love them, Marisol. Let's see how much you love them. Tell them the truth about what you did to them in that courtroom. How you stole from them their father. How you stole from them their relationship to their father that is given by Yahuwah. With lies, perversion, everything. Sooner or later, Marisol, sooner or later. And they may hate, well, they already hate me, so it really doesn't make any difference. You've done a good job there in raising our children in that aspect. But let me tell you something. These videos will always be on the net. They'll always be on, they will. If I have to put them on Facebook, I will. They're going to go all out. And yes, Katia may be embarrassed. Yes, Christian may be embarrassed. Yes, Isaac may be embarrassed. And I love you three. But I'm going to tell you something. This is your father, and I'm fighting for you. Your mother will take you to freaking hell if she can. She hates you, in my eyes, that much that she'll take you to hell. Okay? I'm fighting for you. And you may not see it now, Katia, Isaac, and Christian. You may not see it now because you're maybe not mature enough. But the day will come when you look back at these videos and you're going to see and know my heart and the love that I have for you. And you're going to look at your mother and you're going to see what she is. Marisol, I'm going to tell you something. Pray that you have already died naturally or in a car. I don't care what, before that day comes. Because on that day comes the prophecy I gave you about our children in the courtroom could very well come about. But it absolutely blows me away. But I tell you now, as the scriptures say, every person that has raised one word against me in a lie, damned to hell, according to Revelations. For all liars in the second death will end up in the lake of fire with Shaitan. So I'm telling that to everybody. I'm fighting for my children. I will fight for them. I'll fight for them from here on in every way, shape, or form, financially, in every way, shape, or form, to get them away from you if I have to. But I tell you one thing: whether or not that happens here on earth, I'm okay with it. If it doesn't happen, I'm okay with it, because Yeshua, Al-Mashiach, has promised me that they will spend eternity with me. And you will be in hell looking up and seeing them, but they won't even know who you are. Because as Yeshua told me, in heaven, he removes all traces of anyone who never made it to heaven and is in hell. He removes it from them. In other words, Isaac, Christian, and Katia won't even know who you are. They won't remember one drop of you in any way, shape, or form. Because if they did, then they would have tears. So would I. So would I. But we won't even know who you are. You won't exist. You don't exist. But in hell, Yeshua told me, those in hell always remember everything. And you'll look up, if that's a possibility, and you'll remember your children for eternity. And the gnashing of teeth that you'll go through and so on for what you did to them and what you did to your husband and your first husband, believe me, for eternity. You have time to repent. You have time to correct this. It's a decision you have to make. Make it either way you want, Marisol. But I tell you this, when you come before Yeshua HaMashiach for your judgment, you will have no excuse. No excuse. I'm going to be redoing the videos again. Don't know what happened to the videos, why they didn't come about, and anything. But I'll tell you what. My children will get them. I have Katia's contact information. I even have her phone numbers. I have everything. Okay? I have it for all my kids. But I'm waiting. Time's not right. But the time will be right. And that's when you need to. That's when you need, because you'll have no excuse in front of them as to why you didn't come clean with them. You'll have no excuse. All you'll have is nothing but lies and trying to talk your way out.